Hello and welcome back. It is Kyle, and today is Tuesday, April 30th, 2024, the last day of April, which means tomorrow it's gonna be May. Stupid. That's been stuck in my head all day because I'm a millennial, and of course it has. You can't start May without, yeah. Anyways, not much of an update today. So I want to touch back on a couple days ago when we got KFC. I kind of left it at that and never followed up on it. So recap, went to KFC. Before going to KFC, we placed our order online. We've had issues in the past. So get to KFC. Pull in the drive-thru. Well, first off, waiting to go into KFC. If you watch the video, you'll notice I get a little bit irked getting ready to turn into KFC because the person behind me on the road to turn into KFC got tired of waiting and didn't want to wait like a normal, sane driver. So they decided to turn into the exit of KFC. While I turned into the entrance at the same time because they're so impatient. But, however, they were polite enough to pull off and let me go ahead of them in the drive-thru because they saw that they were being douchebags. But yeah, nevertheless, that's irrelevant to the story. Get into the KFC drive-thru, you go through. I'm first in line, nobody ahead of me. Get up there, they ask for your order, tell them I ordered online. Get up to the window, they have you pull up to the window. Get up to the window, I tried out one of the new drinks that they had. It's a blackberry drink. It was supposed to be the new Mountain Dew drink that's some sort of blackberry, but instead they gave me the blackberry lemonade, which is okay because I wanted to try that out too, but I only wanted to try one out, so next time I'll try out the other if I go back again while they still have it. But sit there for roughly a minute, give or take. I know that doesn't seem like a long time, but a minute is a long time to be sitting at the drive-thru. Then they come back to the window and they go, hey, one of the flavors of the whatever it is, they're chicken nuggets that are sauced, whatever those are called. One of your flavors, we ran out of that flavor. Do you have another flavor that you'd prefer? Of course, I don't know the flavors because they're new, so I had to ask them to go through the flavors and got a new flavor chosen. Not the end of the world, but like I suspected and like I said happened every other time, when you place your order online with a scheduled pickup time, that's not the time they have the food ready for you. They don't actually start preparing your food for you until you get there and check in there, which would make sense a little bit, and I'd be okay with if it was something where you pay when you got the food, but I paid when I placed the order, so they wouldn't lose out on any money if I didn't show up for it. They would already be paid for it. Makes no sense. So there's no benefit to ordering online, except for you can get some access to some online only sales and specials, but other than that, you have to wait the same amount of time as if you went through the drive-thru, which is pointless. So that was dumb. But yeah, so I choose a second one. If they were out when I placed the order, it should have not let me place that order or choose that selection. They had other items that showed that were sold out at the time I placed my order. which means sometime between the time I placed the order and getting there, which is a approximately 15 to 20 minute window. In that time is when they ran out of that sauce, or they aren't updating the site like it should be, which I think the former is more likely. They ran out in between me placing the order and me getting there, and because they didn't start the order when they should have, they ran out. Had they took my order when I put it in, I would have more than likely got the sauce I wanted. I have no way of verifying that. So if any of you work for KFC, let me know. Sorry. But yeah, so that was a little irky. But on top of that, I had to wait for the entirety of my food. And I say that only because I know I had to wait for the entirety. It wasn't, oh, we're waiting on just the new sauced stuff that you wanted, because they legitimately told me, hey, we're waiting on all the chicken. So they had me pull up, and it took roughly 10 minutes of sitting there. Give or take 3-4 minutes. It was probably closer to the 15-minute mark because I had time to watch an entire YouTube episode of Good Mythical Morning. But yeah, so it did me literally no good to order ahead online, because I had to wait longer than I normally have to wait anyways once I got there. So, yep, there's that. But I will say the food was really good, which is a nice change, because it was good in the past, and then the past couple times we've gone there, we don't eat at KFC all the time. But it's about, we go in spurts. It'll be about 3 months between us going to KFC. Then we'll have a bad experience, so then we'll stop going, and then we'll give it another shot, and then we'll get a good experience, so we'll go back again the next month or something. And probably averages out to about once every 2 months we end up eating there, but it fluctuates. Sometimes we go 6-7 months without eating there. Other times we eat there twice in the same month. We eat a lot. That needs to change. But yeah, so this time the food was good. The last few times the food was not good at all. The chicken was super, super dry. And the breading had like absolutely no flavor to it. It was crispy. We got the extra crispy. It was crispy, but the flavor was not there at all. This time we got the original, and it was super juicy chicken, and the flavor was excellent. So no complaints about the food taste this time around. They also have a new dessert. They're like these little apple pie. I think they call them apple pie poppers. But yeah, those are pretty good. They need more cinnamon sugar on the outside. If they had more cinnamon sugar on the outside, and if they were cooked just a little bit longer, it would be phenomenal. But right now they're still good. I would say they are better than McDonald's apple pies, and they're a lot smaller. So they're basically 1 or 2 biters. So yeah, and then we got a 10-pack of those. We did not eat all 10 of them. Not that we couldn't have, just that we chose not to. But yeah, so well, that's my update, even though it's from 2 days ago. But I really don't have anything. Tesla update wise, we're supposed to be getting a new software. It is going out to people. I didn't get the last one that was 12.3.5, so I'm still on 12.3.4. Now 12.3.6 is going out, and it's just small incremental updates on stuff. Unfortunately, there are people who are talking about how it kind of feels like a step back. Um, and when that happens, they tend to slow that rollout and hold off on it and then just go to the next rollout. Um, so we'll see how that comes. There's a possibility I'll get it. For whatever reason, the updates for me tend to come after 10 o'clock at night. I wake up the next morning and see that I have an update, which sucks because then I can't update it until I get home from work that day, because you have to have a Wi-Fi connection to install the update, and they take like 45 minutes to install, so I can't do it before work, because then I would risk being late to work. So that cost me a whole nother day of waiting to use it. So maybe I'll get it tonight. I'm not thinking that's likely. More than likely, if I get it, it'll probably be this weekend. But I could see them skipping this one again because I see all the complaints out there about it. It's not getting the good reviews that the other ones were getting. But we're also getting close to the 12.4, which Elon Musk, like he always does, he's talked about it's a huge upgrade. It should be a different classification altogether. But so I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully that one comes soon. But I think they are, I don't even know if they're testing that with the employees yet. I think they are, but I honestly could not tell you. So it's unlikely I will have that anywhere in the next 2 weeks. But yeah, and this is also the last day of the month, and we did not get the actual smart summon yet either, which is super disappointing, because we were expecting to, but we will see if that comes sometime soon. That'll probably be with the 12.4 update. Hopefully, who knows though. But yep, so that's a lot for today. Again, sorry I don't have any real updates. To be honest with you, I got home, I had some lunch real quick, couple leftovers. Then I went upstairs and I was texting someone and laying down on my bed texting, and then next thing I know, it's 7 o'clock at night. I had fallen asleep, and so yeah, I got to take a nice little nap that I wasn't expecting, so that's cool. I like naps. I'm like a little kid. But yeah, so I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, and bye-bye.